Oscar Bevis, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast here at York Hall. Raven Chapman, congratulations. Like you said to me just now, probably a bit too quick, if anything.
Yeah, to be fair, I was expecting a bit more of a few more rounds, I guess, under my belt tonight, but can't really complain. Nice little stoppage, but would like to gain a bit more experience. So from the next fight, I think I'd definitely like to start stepping it up a bit in opponents and just start making my way up now, really. Like I say, my last fight, I did get that experience under my belt. This one, I've got a really good knockout, and yeah, just see where we go.
Sorry, it's absolutely going off there. That's put me completely out of my stride. You talk about wanting to get round to that next, but I suppose as your career goes on, you will have tough fights, you'll have wars, you'll come out with cuts and injuries and that. So I suppose these nights, you've got to take them and cherish them.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? From my BT Sport debut, my Queensbury debut, you couldn't have hoped for a better stoppage. So no, really excited to see where the journey is going to take us. And I know from now on, hopefully they'll push me a bit more, like I say, get a bit more experience under that belt and start pushing to work my way up through the titles.
Yeah. Obviously, there's not too much we can kind of dissect from the fight, but it was pretty clear as soon as the first bell went, it was immediately on the front foot and trying to stick it on her straight away.
Yeah, we did work on that, just getting that sharp jab out. Worked a lot on sharpening up the jab for this one. So yeah, sharp jab just from the start and apply that pressure straight away and then gradually build it up. But yeah, as soon as the first sort of heavier shot landed, I could see that she didn't really want to get involved with that and took a back seat. So I just pushed on.
How heavy was that shot? Because I know sometimes when they do clip to the top of the head, they can be deceivingly. They can kind of do a lot more damage, and it looks like sometimes they can even brush the top of the head, and it just discombobulates you basically.
Well, I was told she's been taken to hospital because I've broken a rib, so I hope she is okay.
Poor girl, she was in there for about 30 seconds. You've broken her ribs and stopped her.
Yes, I hope she's okay. I think it was a mixture of that left to the body and then coming up with the right hook to the head, which clipped on the temple as well. So, again, hope my opponent is okay. But you know, it's part of the game, isn't it? And we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm happy with it. Happy with the stoppage, and hopefully I get more experience in the next few fights.
I don't know who called you the Queen of Queensbury. Who's claiming that? Was it Steffi Ball?
Pound for pound boxing was claiming it. Yeah.
Sorry, you can't mention other channels in IFL, I'm afraid. Nah,
you asked the question.
True, it was me. That is my fault. It's my fault. But yeah, because obviously, like we mentioned, being the sole female fighter on Queensbury, now you've got that clip doing the rounds as well. I can imagine Frank's probably looking at that and going, yeah, I was invested before, but now I'm kind of double invested, and this is a fighter that I really do need to get behind and push further up future cards. Yeah,
definitely. I think that was always kind of part of this one. Obviously, my manager sold the dream to Frank and Francis about me. So hopefully, like I say, as much as I didn't probably gain valuable experience tonight, I probably showed them that I mean business. And hopefully they're happy with what Steffi sold them, and can start planning on where they're going to take me on in the future and get me on some big shows.
Let's talk about the European title. I know there's 2 girls fighting for it tomorrow. Yeah. I know you said it on the live stream, and I was just talking to some of your team. That's kind of the aim for you. See what happens tomorrow night. Sit down, feet up, watch it, and call for the winner.
Yeah, definitely. I'd definitely fight the winner of the European title tomorrow night, because I'd like to sort of step it up in the next one while still getting that experience in, and I think that's a great way to do it. Go for the European, try to do it a little bit more rather than jump the gun straight away.
It's easy to do that, isn't it? When you're someone, because there's always with the female sort of talent pool, there's a big gap between top and bottom, so it would be easy for you to kind of jump straight into like a world level fight with it.
Yeah, I think so, and I think like if I've learned anything from being around, you know, Steffi Bull and everyone in the gym there, he's done everything from grassroots to world honours. If there's anything I've learned, it's like you don't need to rush it. I'm not that old yet, so you know, I've still got plenty of years in me, and I'm working my way there. I don't need to jump loads of steps. I do have good experience behind me, but I think, I mean, as much as I'd love to jump the steps, which I would, I'd take it if the opportunity come tomorrow for sure. But I just got to trust the process and trust what I'm told by my manager, by the promoter, and what everyone wants the best for me on that journey, because they want me to get to the top.
So you're not going to fight Clarissa Shields then? Can we talk about this? Apparently you know nothing about boxing. That's what I've heard anyway.
Yeah, I didn't even know anything about this, but apparently she took offence to one of my videos where I was just naming the top 5 women. She's in my top 5 women. I didn't do them in any order, but I think I said Savannah.
Savannah's name come out your mouth first.
Yeah, Savannah's name came out of my mouth first. So I don't think Claressa liked that, but what can you do?
Raven Chapman versus Claressa Shields. Pencil that in for the end of the year.
I'll put some weight on for that.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, final word on just the whole experience of your first Queensbury Fight Week and the fight tonight. The result you wanted and kind of just all smiles, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I was really excited to finally have my Queensbury debut. A little bit 3 weeks later than expected, but if anything, it just made me work even harder and be more determined. A little bit of pressure and expectation on my shoulders as well, being the only female with Queensbury, but hopefully I've showed people what I'm about tonight and that I'm here and I mean business and I'm here to stay, and yeah, I'm just going to work my way up and hopefully get the opportunities and get as many fights in as I can.
Welcome, Team Everlast, to the Team Everlast Fitness app. Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.